All right. So, Rick, you're coming in from the west, kind of the southwest.
All right.
Your homeland was in the New World, and I'm assuming that was like similar stuff to our planet. You got North America's in the west, Europe and stuff is in the east. Right now, you guys can consider yourselves like north of Great Britain as far as positioning goes. Less of an ocean, more of an expanse of like plains and stuff like that. As you come into Broken Blade, the first thing you notice is that there are refugees right on the outside of town. They're piled up like everywhere that they can fit, trying to crowd the small town as close as they can, keeping to the walls, that kind of thing. Some of them are camping off to one side. You can tell none of them are really prepared for this. Most of the tents you're seeing are just cloaks put over top of sticks. So people are in kind of a bad way here.
Yeah.
As you approach, you can see that there is a Catwoman who is sitting off by herself, and she is going through like a bag full of potions and like that. She seems to be the only person that doesn't seem like incredibly nervous and upset about what's happening around her.
Interesting. I'll approach her.
All right. You walk up to the edge of the town, and you can see that she is leaned up against what appears to be like a rough wooden palisade. You notice a shadow over top of you, Braille, and glancing up, you can see that there is an elf dressed in traveling clothes standing above you.
Hey there.
Good day. You don't look like you're actually from around here. You look more at ease than everybody else.
No, everybody fled here from the Grey Legion.
Well, no, I'm from here. I just, I'm looking through this chest of mine to see what I might have that could help you.
Oh, that's nice. This is a woman from beside you.
Who are you intending to help with those? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stumped her.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, did we lose Ian now? Did we actually?
It says he's disconnected on the tabletop thing. Oh,
Yeah.
now 999 ping.
You there, Ian?
Yeah,
we're here. We can hear you.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyway.
Did you hear that?
No, take it. Yeah, take it from.
Yes,
who do you intend to help with that?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So you heard me say, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
before.
Right. So last where he said, "Who do you intend to help with that?" That's where we lost you. So take it from there.
Okay. All right. Nothing happened on our side, but great. You glance over and you can see that there's a ruckus starting amongst the people just off to the one side of you.
A ruckus.
Yeah.
What kind of ruckus?
You glance over and you can see that there are 6 people in what appears to be royal garb. Like, basically they're dressed like soldiers from one of the kingdoms nearby. And they are accosting some of the pilgrims, some of the refugees.
All right. I have knowledge local.
Yeah. That'll work. You want to find out where they're from?
Yeah, so yeah, I want to kind of get an idea if they're if they have some jurisdiction in this area to actually be throwing people around.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So how do you roll this thing again?
Yeah, you can just,
press R a bunch of times on
hover over it and press R.
Here we go.
Yeah, it went up.
Oh, good roll.
Nice.
Flat. Like, what the...
Okay, that's the
Okay.
third point on that die.
Yeah, so I got a 23.
Don't worry about it.
All right, it's easy to recognize that these are soldiers from Star's Weather, and Star's Weather is no longer a kingdom. It was crushed by the Grey Legion last week.
Okay, and there's 6 of them, eh? 6 guards?
Yeah. And you can see that the women are all disheveled, and their armor is scuffed, and the men all have several days' growth of beard.
Okay.
One of them's a dwarf, the rest are humans. They are basically shaking people down, and they're trying to get whatever they can out of them. Now, Braille and you, there's no way you can take on guys by yourself.
Sorry, was that?
There's no way you can take on all 6 of them by yourselves. By
Okay.
just the 2 of you.
Does anybody else in the area look like they might actually have some kind of
You've got 2 types
skill
of
in combat?
those who look like they could kick ass but don't give a crap, and those who look like they give a crap but can't kick ass.
It's me.
Okay.
So you might have to look inside the town, maybe a constable or somebody that can help.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you
Yeah,
think
I'll
you've
look
got the
for-
social skills to talk them down on your own.
Yeah, not against humans, probably. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'd much rather probably beat them up than
Yeah, that would be
That's my preference.
that'd be harsh. With just,
diplomatize with them.
yeah, even if the Catwoman helps you, that'd be a sell.
Was that just picking up and moving the die or rolling the die?
Okay. Do I know much about this this place?
You know that it's a trapper depot. It's basically guys go out into the wilderness. They kill animals and monsters. They take pieces off them, bring it back, and sell it to the locals. The locals sell it down south.
Okay, but there is a local law enforcement
Maybe,
of some type.
maybe.
Maybe.
Most
Okay.
towns have some sort of law.
Okay. I'll go. I'll go deeper in town and look for somebody that might be more local.
Okay, bro.
Kind of get
This
the idea
elf
from them.
seems
But
like he actually wants to do more than just sit around and cry. Were you interested in seeing what he's up to?
Yes.
Maybe see if you can find somebody to help against these soldiers?
Yes.
All right. So you two head inside. Let's say you make your way to the center of town where the medical are.
I'll
Hugh,
introduce myself.
Hugh man,
That's me.
can you give me another heal check? We'll see, which patient did you want to look at? Foot, or you want to go back to the guy with the arm?
I'll
You're
go.
gonna need an assist with the guy in the arm. You need somebody else who knows healing.
I can try.
I don't think you have the skill for it.
Thanks.
I'd say try the foot guy and then come back to the arm guy when the other character.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
Do it, man.
So,
Give it a roll.
Good instincts.
well, hope
I
that
didn't see
guy
that.
blanked living.
I
That's
didn't
the
see
green
that.
guy. You didn't see it, did you?
I
Okay.
didn't. I missed that roll. Could you roll again
Oh.
for me? Oh, look, that's a good roll.
21.
All right.
Blackjack.
As you take a look, you can see that this guy's foot is basically covered in some sort of fungus.
Oh, so why'd you have to bring out the feet?
Because this man has a bad case of the trench foot.
Oh.
So
All right, then I would like to. Is he conscious? And
he is. He's in a lot of pain. Basically, the skin on his foot is starting to be dissolved by the fungus. So
Oh.
it needs to be dried. It needs to be wrapped. It needs to be aired.
all right, then I'm going to do that. Before I do that, I'm just going to say, "Sir, can you hear me? I'm here to help. I'm going to
You know,
heal your injury."
he
that
says,
okay?
"Oh, Polira, bless you." He invokes the goddess of mercy's name.
All right, then I'm going
All
to go
right,
ahead.
you rolled high enough to do that, so you just want to wrap him up.
Yeah, I will do that thing.
All right, as you are attending to that, Braille, you come around the corner, and you can see that one of the doctors is tending to a man with really nasty looking foot. He wraps it up in some clean bandages, and you don't know who to talk to in town, but you look at the elf, and he doesn't seem to have any idea more than you who you should approach, but the doctor at least looks like he's in charge or knows what's going on.
Maybe we should go talk to that guy. He seems to care, at least. What do you think?
Well, that's something more than most people.
Exactly.
All right, you make your way over. Okay, Hugh, as
Yeah.
the Wolfman holds the man's leg for you, the Euro named holds the man's leg for you. You see that 2 more people have come to you, and they stand there, kind of looking expectantly for you to take a break and address them.
I give them a nod and continue to finish up here, and then if that doesn't take very long to heal that
It
person,
doesn't.
then,
You start to wrap it up.
all right, then I'll walk slightly over to them. Hello, can I help you?
Okay,
You
he's
in
addressing-
charge here?
Oh, I'm
No, I'm not. I'm just a wandering healer that has come to this land recently, and am just trying to tend to the wounded as I do as I'm moving north. Are either of you citizens of this town?
I'm not.
Nor am I.
You're travelers like myself then?
Mhm.
Yes, I was actually looking for a local and anybody that's in charge of maybe the policing here, because I noticed some soldiers, not local soldiers, but they're roughing up a lot of the refugees.
Oh, well, that is not good at all. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I have not seen any law enforcement yet. I haven't been able to get that far into the town, but I would certainly, once I'm able to finish healing the last few people here, I would be happy to help you find them, because I certainly believe that we should be all at peace and not at war here during this dark time in our country's history.
Looks like okay.
Well, I have some skill in healing if you need a hand.
Absolutely.
That's
see
great.
this-
If you want to give an assist,
Sure.
all right. You need to roll 10 or higher on the d20. You had a +2 to humans
No matter
roll.
which color.
Or try.
You're red. We've color coded all the dice.
Okay. Okay, so I just need the 10 or higher?
Yeah.
For assist? Okay.
Yeah. But well, whatever you roll plus your skill has to equal 10 or higher.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, nice.
All right,
21.
So then I'll go
Okay,
ahead
that
and,
allows Hugh to take another crack at it.
all right, so I just roll again and do my.
Yeah, at 11.
Sorry, add 11.
At 11, yeah.
So whatever I get plus my skill plus 11.
No.
No, you 9 plus 2, right?
My assist gives you a +2.
Okay, so then yeah, I would be 16 then.
Only go straight up in the air. Why move forward?
It can if you like roll the dice, rattle the dice around. But then they go all over the place. And if
Right.
you want to keep them kind of where you can see them in the same
Right.
spot, you just
Yeah, if you just press
you look at the guy.
over top of the die, just don't press it just once. Press it like 3 or 4 times, and then it'll spin it more.
So taking a look at it, Hugh, the best thing you can do for this guy is to do an amputation.
Oh no.
The infection's already spread through his bicep to the shoulder. If you don't take the arm off, he's going to die.
All right. Well, there we go. I look at the man. I say, "Sir, your life is in danger here. The only thing that we can do to save it is to take this arm off. I'm very
Yeah.
sorry."
You can tell he's catatonic. He's feverish and he's kind of in and out of consciousness.
All right.
He's a soldier from you think Hill. He's pretty
Well,
messed up.
I want to try and at least get his consent with this. So is that like a diplomacy check to try and?
Oh no, he's helpless. He's out.
All right, then.
Is
Because
this
of
disease too far gone?
Like, leave him with the gods.
Sorry, you both talked at the same time.
Go ahead, Rick.
Sorry, I was wondering if this disease was too far gone and
It's an infection that's spread up. Like it's turning gangrenous, so it'll poison his blood soon and kill him.
All right, so
would an anti-plague work?
What's that?
Or an antitoxin? Would an anti-plague or an antitoxin work?
What do they do?
Well, I think the antitoxin's actually for poison.
Yeah, it's a poison.
And the anti-plague, I think, is anti-disease.
Yeah, it'd be more disease. It's a bacterial infection, so. Yeah, what does it do if you give it to him?
I don't know the specifics, but I'll take a look.
Probably adds a bonus to his save.
Probably.
Yeah, I think it gives him another save and a bonus. Let's double check.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm-
okay.
Let's say Titan would.
That's right.
Okay, anti-plague. If you drink a vial of this, you gain a +5 alchemical bonus on fortitude saving throws against disease for the next hour.
All right.
If already infected, you may make two. If already infected, you may also make 2 saving throws without the +5 bonus that day and use the better result.
Oh, so it's like an antibiotic kind of thing. Well, I leave it up to the doctors. Want to take his Tia's life or give him a shot at this and might not see the result for the best.
Well, I mean, I would like to try. I mean, like I am. I do have alchemy as a skill. I don't have that potion. Could I make that potion?
No, I have one.
You have one? Then
I have
would
one.
say, then if you're willing to use it, then I would say that that's the best course of action for now. We can always amputate the arm if we have to afterwards if it doesn't work.
Well, it's worth a shot. I think I would be quite unhappy if someone chose to take off my arm instead of offer a potion instead.
All right, so you guys got this here too?
I'll give it a go. Okay. So I'll rifle it out of my pack and hand it over.
All right, you slowly dribble it down his throat, splash a bit on the actual. Not sure which will help him. You make sure that at least all of it gets used. Glancing at him, you. If there's any.
You're cutting out again. It also sounds like you're further away from the microphone. I don't know if you are.
Sorry, is that better?
Yep.
Yep.
You won't know if it works, so it kind of frees you up to do other things.
Okay.
All right, who's next?
Right?
Yeah. So at this point, Rail, what do you want to tell them? They gave the guy a potion, and they're debating on where they want to go next. So you want to go back out, and do you want to go check the tents?
I did notice a fancy tent over to the side that looked, rich fabrics and just fancy. Maybe we could talk to someone there and see. Like, it's more likely that someone in a fancy tent would be in charge, I would think, right? We could at least talk.
Anybody else have a better idea?
I don't know. I'm nervous.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Sure, why not?
All right. So you guys head over to the tent. As you approach, the flap on the it's kind of a, I don't know what kind of good quality tent there is. It's canvas. It's got tassel on a gold tassel. You can see that there's flag pendants hanging. Anybody with knowledge, nobility can give a roll.
Local or nobility?
Yep.
Knowledge.
I got local, so I'll give that a go.
No, I don't have either.
I'm a barbarian.
Good for you, barbarian.
I had a 17
Did you?
for local.
This is a standard of the Kingdom of Autumntil. It's a high up standard, like royalty.
Is that where we are?
No, Autumntil fell. You're in like
okay.
the wild north, the hinterland.
And those soldiers were from where?
Stars Weather, the next kingdom over.
So not the
They were,
same.
they were allied. It was kind of like Canada and the U.S.
Back in the day.
No politics allowed.
Modern.
Oh no.
All right. Yeah. So I guess they're allies. So be prepared.
Oh, okay.
So what are you doing?
Can't really knock.
No, you can,
Yes.
you can kind of announce yourself.
Poke a head in
I'll
and
call
say,
it.
"Yeah, go
Hello.
for it."
Oh, there's.
All right, as you flip back the tent, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
So
As
far,
you,
yeah.
as you flip back the canvas portion of the tent to allow access, you can see that a large, like, broad form pushes you back, and
Ooh.
you see there is a white-maned Yura, that
A what?
wolfman Yura,
Okay.
pushes his way out, and he says, "Where do you think you're going?" He snarls at you specifically, Mark. Core. You can see that this guy's like old. He's got scars on his face. He's like one of the old men of his tribe, an elder, as it were. You can see he's dressed in really nice armor, and he carries a vicious-looking two-handed sword you've ever seen.
So jealous.
Nice sword.
Let's ask you again. What's your business here?
we're looking for the local law enforcement. Is that you?
He chuckles as if that's a great joke. He says, "There's no law here." He says, "We're all just leaves scattered in the wind."
So we're all philosophers here, then.
I was gonna say, very poetic for Mr.
Well, he's an elder. They're known for,
Mm.
yeah. All right.
Well, sorry, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. What are you saying?
I was just gonna say to him, is there anyone around then that could assist us with the little issue we have with a few soldiers from the what was the kingdom? Sorry, that they
Stars weather.
from the Stars Weather Kingdom hanging around harassing people outside the town.
They recognize the symbols on their
Okay.
armor. He looks at you and says, "Oh, I know." He says, "They're a bunch of miscreants. Tell you what, you deal with them, and then come back, and maybe we'll have more work for you. Prove your worth."
Does a golden question mark appear above his head?
Jesus.
He says, "You trying to be smart with me, boy?" Points to the claw at you.
Silence. No.
Sorry, what did you
I
say?
didn't really hear it, to be honest.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
it's so
No.
good, you guys.
He said, "Are you trying to be smart with me, boy?" And points a claw at you. With a question mark.
I don't know. Does he have like?
And you're laughing. You're like, "What?"
Does he have mind? Does he have mind reading 100? Like,
But you said it out loud?
No, it's a joke. I was just being joking. He just looks at you. He basically said, "If you deal with the soldiers from Stars Weather, maybe
Yeah.
you come back and we'll give you some.
Yeah.
I'll have something more for you."
Well,
Well, ideally, we were looking for help to deal with them.
He goes, "We're all looking for help," and he goes back inside.
Okay.
oh,
so
that
then
went
you-
well.
Yeah.
good old
Sorry.
irony.
Whose plan was this again?
You guys want to go deal with the soldiers? What do you want to do?
Well, they're a problem. They're not going to help us. Somebody's got to take care of them. And I'm hearing a feedback loop through your computer. Oh, there it stopped.
Massive.
Okay.
Is there
Well,
anywhere
there's
else?
4
that we
of us now when there used to be 2, so I don't mind these odds.
Is there any like kind of bar or place where maybe some mercenaries might be like hanging out?
Just hanging out,
Yeah, like I said,
ready to be hired.
there's some like rollers around town.
the Warriors. Ah,
Yeah, they're mostly like wilderness guys.
how many did you say there were?
6.
6.
I like those odds.
Well, I think if we found help in a bar, they're more likely just to join the soldiers than join us.
There you go.
I don't think it's a fair fight. Let's go get more help.
Nah, we got this. Let's go get them. My blade's starving.
Well,
Right, you
maybe if
stand
some of the
over there.
refugees actually see us fighting on their behalf, they'll actually join in the fray and maybe intimidate them
Never know.
and down.
Yep.
I will call it.
Bolster their courage.
All right, so you guys want to go find them?
Apparently.
Point the way.
All right,
Let's do it.
Rick and Braille know how to take you back out that way. You guys exit the town. Coming out, you can see that the soldiers are standing around. There's a bunch of people cowering beneath them. They have like the people have their arms up and they look like they're kind of ready to get smacked around, or they've already been smacked around and they're being defensive. The soldiers don't have their weapons drawn, but there's the biggest one, seems to be the leader. He's gruffly addressing one of the other soldiers and like basically stabbing his finger into his chest. And he says, the people, you wanted pride. He has a very gruff voice. He looks very disheveled. You want to starve to death in one of them burned out shacks, huh? Freeze to death out there in the snow. If the war taught me one thing, it's to hells with the people. He turns back and he says, now you, give me everything you have. And that's what he says to the woman at his feet.
That's cold.
All right, so you guys can see what he's all about. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna kind of walk up within hearing range or talking range and be like, "What's going on here? What are you doing to this lady?"
All right, they all kind of glance up at you as soon as you address them and show that you're kind of standing up to them, they all put their hands on their weapons, on the hilts of their sheathed swords. They kind of grip their spears a little tighter. The one man looks at it and goes, "Go ahead, sorry."
Go ahead, Rick.
Oh, I'm just walking up to
Just moving
give
up.
you some back. Give you some backup.
Well, I'm just still waiting for a response from one of these people that are just
Okay.
looking at me.
He looks at you and says, "Who the hell are you?"
I asked you first.
And then it escalates. Let's do
He looks
this.
you up and down. He looks you up and down. He says, "You got a lot of kit. I could use some of that kit."
Couldn't we all? But
He takes a step towards you and he pulls his sword.
Alright, well, I'm gonna draw
Well,
my
we're out.
sword because now we're speaking my language. I'm gonna escalate. I'm gonna escalate the situation. I'm gonna do intimidate actually as I do it. I'm just gonna stare him in the eyes.
All right, let's do initiative.
I can't. Okay, good. As long as I
I was
get
Let's
going to do
initiative,
diplomacy,
your
but
initiative.
okay.
same thing.
Initiative is D20, right?
Yeah. Can I, Mark? Could you grab me a D20 blue and kind of throw it at her for me?
Yep. Just grabbing it here.
Oh, jeez, I'm rolling good.
You want a blue one, yeah?
I can
Purple.
change the color of it.
I don't care.
I got a 23.
Fine.
Too late, it's blue.
Awesome, thanks.
Yeah. Make it
Oh,
bigger. We
it's-
like it
They
big.
changed it back to purple.
Sorry.
What? I didn't.
Do you want to roll it?
Oh yeah,
There you go.
sure. Okay, so I touch it and
Alright.
then I R.
Yeah, just R a bunch of times and then let go.
Oh, this is initiative. I don't care.
Yeah. So 9 plus
I
3.
like rolling high when it's important.
Okay. So Braille got 9 plus 3. I got 18 plus mine-ish. Okay. Did anybody beat 20?
I got 23.
No.
I did not.
Rick, I'm gonna let you go first. I got a 19. If anybody beat that.
No.
I got a 12. I think I'm the lowest.
Okay, go ahead, Rick. Combat has a
Right,
broken.
I will
Alright.
draw my bow and point my arrow at the guy who drew his sword.
Yeah. Can
So-
I get 2 more models over here, and then we'll make the 6 of these soldiers. We'll see
I also got my intimidate check, didn't I?
you get it on your action as free action.
Okay.
Like I said, combat hasn't officially broken out yet. I just kind of want to keep
No, that's fine.
the shouting match.
Uh,
All right, so you've got bow trained on them, Rick. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I suggest you stand down, sir.
Okay. Do you want to make that as your intimidate, or do you want to use it as assist on Mark's intimidate?
I'm just actually gonna ready actually,
Okay.
because if he actually continues to approach with his sword drawn, then I'll fire
Okay. On their
Well-
action.
on their action. Yeah, just before that.
At some point, I want to use diplomacy too. I don't know if I need to wait. My
Yeah,
turn.
they're not quite attacking yet, so I'll give you guys a chance to do the stuff. But like I said, if you're doing a diplomacy and Mark's doing an intimidate, it's one of them's gonna work, one of them isn't.
yeah.
Let's see here. All right, the guy who was talking pulls his sword. All of his
Well, I
group
could use it as an intimidate help, I guess, because I am pointing an arrow at the
yeah,
guy.
because that's what basically they look at you, they look at Mark. Yeah, you can give it a roll if you get above a 10. You assist.
Okay. I'll roll the red
No.
one over here.
Sure. And then I'll do my bit.
No, it's not gonna happen.
All right, something about the way you're holding your bow doesn't convince me you're serious. All right, the
Gangster
lead
style.
guy.
I feel
The
sorry
lead
for
guy.
them.
The lead guy, surrounded by his men, points at Mark,
Mm.
and he says, "If you're looking for the rule of law," he points to the south. It's that way.
Huh.
And with that, he lets you know that he's ready to fight if you guys push it. Okay, that was on 19. Anybody who got anybody else in the teens?
No.
Anybody got lower than 10?
I'm 12.
Yes.
You got
Plus.
you got a 12.
Okay.
So, Kim, Brad, what are you doing?
I'm stepping in line behind the two guys and putting my head up high and readying my spells, just like in a subtle way.
Alright.
Like my acid spray one.
Okay. That's not
Just
really a
so
spell,
that-
it's just you can use it.
Whatever.
It's a
I'm
magical spell like
I'm
a
ready what I'm capable of.
Fair
Okay?
Mark, what did you get? Mark and Matt?
For initiative, I got 3.
I got a 12.
Matt.
All right, so I want to talk to him and say, or like use diplomacy, but say to him, like, hey, we're like, there's no need to get too crazy here. We're not looking for a fight necessarily, but from the way you're treating that woman, we not so happy about that. I think it would be better if you did not abuse the people in this land.
All right, you're gonna need to roll high because these guys are already starting to get blind. So
All right,
give
let
it a
me.
roll.
All right,
Well,
that is 9 and 7, 16.
All right, they don't seem to be listening. They're ready for a fight.
damn.
Mark,
Yep.
Oh, that's too bad.
So do my intimidate?
yeah, if that's what you want.
Well, so it was free action, yeah?
Yeah, all this talking is free action. You guys can still make actions.
Aw. It wasn't as good as his, it's only 11.
Oh, it's an 8.
No, they're not intimidated either. The leader basically he points at you and he says, "One last chance. Get lost."
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Which one's a dwarf?
This guy.
We can
Last-
make him a
okay.
dwarf. Just give me a second.
You just make him smaller. Oh, you can do that. Alright, so this is... Oh, man. Well, I guess if... Oh, God. You spawn dead? So it's still my turn, though, yeah?
There we go.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go to the top team.
Okay.
No, they're not listening to reason. So either you're delaying or you're firing.
Can I... defense, I guess?
No, it's I'm gonna go to the ranger first. He's
Okay.
on top of it.
That's fine.
So Aethys, what are you doing?
I'm still readying just for when they take that first step. So,
All right, so
I'll
you're
go
gonna-
right before them, I guess.
That's fine. And that's gonna be Braille. What are you doing?
Where's the woman in relation? Like, because I don't want to hurt somebody with acid that I don't want to
They're
hurt.
mixing around.
Some
They're basically crouched on the ground.
Okay.
And the people are like staring from you back to them. From some of them get up and they start to move away because this is about to be a. Hugh, what are you doing?
I'm just continuing to say that we'll give you one last chance too. You know, like this doesn't
Just
have to
stand
happen.
up.
But if you're gonna continue to abuse these people,
He keeps throwing it back at you. He's like, if you want to live, get out of here.
So he doesn't want to fight either. If he keeps talking.
Oh, they're
It's
gonna.
not-
You can tell this. If Mark doesn't start something, they're gonna.
Well,
Well,
this,
then
I'm waiting for my turn.
Yeah, it's your go, Mark.
Alright.
Now it's my turn.
very polite.
Charge gives you a +2 to hit, yeah, but it gives you a -2.
Remember, class.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Armor class is not my strong suit. Let's not. Just trying to calculate everything here. Okay, I'm going to. Can I charge in and do a non-lethal on the front guy
With what?
with the side of my greatsword because it's a giant piece of flat iron?
It's not a subdual weapon, dude.
Oh, okay.
Unless you have a feat that turns it into one.
Alright. So,
You want to punch him?
yeah, I'll punch him. Tell him to get lost. If I
Alright,
don't
go
miss.
for it. Go for
Just looking for the modifier here. Quick flanks. Charging. There we go. Let's do. All right.
You start charging. He goes, "All right, come on, tough guy."
So that's going to put me to, I guess, +4 my roll, because it's base attack plus the charging bonus, yeah? Plus strength, isn't it? I haven't done it unarmed in a while, so. Yeah, okay, so +9. There we go.
They might have disconnected again.
You there, Ian? We can't
No,
hear
they
you.
they just disconnected.
Oh, you disconnected again.
So I saw that 20 that you rolled.